PMKETV, out and about in London, attempting to go for a little walk.
We are the Soho gutter queens.
Opposite the Garrick Theatre there,
yes.
Kenneth Branagh.
We haven't been to the theatre tonight. We haven't actually been to a movie, but we can't talk about it just yet.
We can't.
Because it's out in a few weeks. It's called Tale of Tales.
I don't think we're even allowed to say that we've seen it.
We probably can't even say that.
No.
We're rule breakers though. We are punks at heart.
Oh dear, we won't get asked back.
Can I just say, Katherine,
Yes.
you're looking rather splendid in your Oriental Adidas top
Well,
there.
yes, it's a collector's item. I bought it in Taiwan some years ago.
So,
Yeah.
what have you been up to? Because I know you've been very busy.
I've been to quite a few exhibitions. In fact, you and I went to the Botticelli Reimagined, didn't we, at the
It
V&A?
was great. Because you take me as a guest there
Yes.
at the V&A, because I'm not a member.
Yeah.
So I always feel quite special when we go there. It's almost quite a regal affair, isn't it?
It
Because
is.
it's such a beautiful venue
I'll
as well.
have to take you to the Members Cafe
Ooh.
next time. I also went to the National Portrait Gallery with Emma Lynch, and we went to the Vogue exhibition, 100 Years of British Vogue.
How was that?
That was fantastic. Unfortunately, that's finished now. I just caught it before it finished.
So you can't take me there. That's like,
Can't take you there.
it's like
I'm afraid.
dangling sweets in front of a child, isn't
Sorry.
it? And then pulling them back.
It is a bit. I'll tell you where I have been, which is on until the end of June, which was really good, and that was a play at the National Theatre called The Suicide.
Oh yeah, tell us about that, because you told me
Well,
briefly about that.
I had a voucher that I was given for my birthday, and I only had until next month to use it. And the main reason I picked this play was because Paul Kay was in it.
I love him, Dennis
Yeah.
Dennis Pennis.
Yeah.
I always
And-
want to say Dennis the Pennis.
And I loved him in It's All Gone Pete Tong, and I just think he's a great actor.
Yeah, so that's the thing, because you think of Dennis Pennis, well, you think of Paul Kay as a comedy actor. You don't really think of him as a serious drama actor, do you?
Yeah, no, he's brilliant.
But was this a serious drama? Because obviously it's
No,
a serious
it's a comedy.
subject.
It was a serious subject. Without spoiling it for those of you that goes, I really would recommend it.
Just briefly, intermission time
Yeah.
before you carry on your review.
Yes.
We are at Trafalgar Square. If I
Very
can show you
nice.
there.
So The Suicide, it's about a guy who's been out of work for 5 years, who lives with his wife and her mother, and he's kind of depressed, and it all sort of kicks off when he goes up on the roof of the council block where they live and proclaims to the universe that he's had enough, and some kid on the block films him and posts it to his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then he becomes this kind of celebrity and gets all this unwanted attention from people who basically are looking for how his death could benefit them.
I'm getting some ideas for our YouTube channel. Maybe we should do that to get the hits up. Who's going to jump off, me or you?
But it's,
Well,
you
neither,
know,
hopefully.
It is a sad subject, and it's thought-provoking and very originally done.
And it's not at the National, it's called
At
The
National
Suicide.
Theatre, The Suicide, yes.
Is it on for a while? Do you know
It's
when
on till the end
finished?
of June.
End of June.
Not every night, but selected performances.
quick.
But Paul Kay plays a major supporting role, and he is brilliant.
He is brilliant. Has he still got the shocking red hair?
Well, in this, he's like a sort of activist documentary maker, and he's got big dreadlocks.
What did you think of him as Dennis Pennis? Because I really love the fact that he was so courageous picking on poor celebrities who often didn't get the joke. You know, they
No.
didn't have any sense of humour.
Didn't he squirt some water in Tom Cruise's face once, and he
Yeah.
went mad? But I mean, I suppose if you didn't know who he was, you'd wonder what it was.
You
might
would
think
find it
was
a bit
acid.
threatening, yeah.
So that is a bit over the top. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's a long time since it was on, but I do remember liking it. But it's more, I've become a fan of seeing his acting since then.
So we're walking up to Charing Cross, which is where I was at the weekend, because I was doing a set at GAY. It was quite an exhausting night,
Yeah.
because I was there from around about 11 till 5 when it closed. And I didn't
Hideous.
do the whole night DJing. I split the set with Richard Cutmore,
Yeah.
which is something I don't normally do. And I normally just play 2 or 3 hours and that's
Yeah.
it. But obviously at GAY we split the set, so
Yeah.
we had to hang around. But
Do you have a green room or anything to go in between, or do you just sort of have to hang around in the club?
I'm sure there is one, but I didn't, because it was my first night. I didn't actually go and chill because I was more worried about what Richard was playing, so I didn't duplicate
Yeah.
what songs he was playing.
Right.
So right, so we're walking through Charing Cross. We're going to walk over to Waterloo, get some steps in.
Yes, absolutely. Got the old Fitbit to think about.
So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like our videos. Tell everybody as well, and check out the show notes below. on everything we've discussed, like the suicide,
Yeah,
if you want
go
to
and
get
see the
tickets.
suicide of an
The details there.